Hey, you, friends, family, and strangers. I'm drunk as shit right now, but the sun is coming up, so I thought, why not shoot the next day's intro, bitch? Here we go. I'm about to go to bed after I finish eating my Hot Pocket and drinking my last beer. I'm not sure how many beers I've done drunk tonight, but that's only because I lost track. But I did take about 3 shots of cinnamon vodka, you fucking bitch. And chased him with about 18 beers, so we are having a good ass time in the hood tonight. My battery's about to die. I'm about to fall asleep. This battery's about to die too. So I'm going to go to sleep, and then I'm going to resume your entertainment bright and early. Bright and early on the fresh, on the tip of the dick. So, with that being said, please gather your shit and let's do it.
You're a loser.
Oh shit, we don't have much time today. If you didn't notice just now from that last clip I shot just a few hours ago, I was up a little late last night. Here's my prune juicy. Your boy was up too late, snacking and jacking, video editing, and sitting on a bar stool like a darn fool, drinking my troubles away. There's a breakfast Hot Pocket. This basically is a symbol that says, I give up on life. 2, 4, 5, and the starter. I'm hungover and pressed for time, which is 2 indications that allow us to predict with great accuracy that today's video is going to suck on the ass. But I'm not ashamed, because today's my last day of work. Then I can do whatever the fuck I want for like 6 weeks. I can get ahead of the video game. I can get a couple good content projects going finally, stuff I've been wanting to do. There's also a few travel destinations I've been trying to get at and hit at and pull on the panties at. So I'm excited that our fun starts tomorrow. Today, however, you're kind of just stuck, twiddling your thumbs, stuck at the house with old dad, but that's all right. Quit your bitching, because, I'll make it up to you, right? Waiting on my Hot Pocket to cool down. After you nuke it, you're supposed to let it simmer back down for a couple minutes, because right now it's boiling lava hot. These fellows out here on their lunch break, which they do every damn day from noon to 1. They take a much overdue needed lunch break. There's that dude, however, didn't quite get the fucking memo that it's lunchtime, and he's out riding the damn bacca. They're setting up that foundation. That will look like that, which will eventually look like that, which will eventually look like that one right behind it, all finished. So we have before, during, and after the crime, and then long after, way back there. Damn, dude, you need to get a couple fucking chains adjusted on that loud thing. Here's my neighbor's balconies, in case you were wondering what they look like. That one straight across, sometimes there's a kitty cat out there eating that house plant that's sitting out. I thought about putting a plant or something up here, but in a high wind it would just fucking go everywhere and it'd be shit I have to clean up. And you know me, part of my downgrading lately, not degrading, but downgrading is a big difference. Part of my downgrading lately has not included cleaning up after plants or pets or nothing like that, dude. Just been kind of doing my own shit. Look at the design of my balcony. It's so genius because there's privacy completely on one side, and then like obviously the front's open. My view is about to be nothing but other balconies, but my view was a construction project for a long time, so no complaints here. I mean, and I wanted this one because it's the other side of the parking lot, so as long as I didn't have to look at the parking lot, I was willing to look at another building or a tree or whatever, as long as it wasn't the parking lot. So I was happy. But anyways, it's open in the front, total privacy on one side, which feels nice and cozy. There's a roof over my head. This is a great spot for rainy days. It's peaceful out here when it rains, and it's plenty big. Look how big it is up here. And a lot of apartments with balconies, they have really wide sliding doors, and then the balcony just covers the width of that door. I like this design so much better. I think it's cooler. It's a regular ass door. Even has its own separate porch light out here, which is fun. Because sometimes you're doing some hanky panks on the balcony and you don't want, you don't want the neighbors across the grass checking out your boner. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it's lunchtime. Fucking give it up. You're making too much noise in my video anyways. Fucking game dick. Like, does this dude not eat? It's fucking lunchtime. Everybody else out here done bailed for lunch. I'm gonna fire that guy. But look, on this side, you have limited privacy, but it's like, it's a cool design because you can peek your head out like, what? Talking to me, bro? Or you can be like, whoa, that person's weird. And you can fall back and like rest up against the wall. So if you're up here with your dog or your woman or whatever, and you're just sitting out relaxing, perfect, because, I don't know, I think it's perfect for privacy. And what's the opposite of privacy? Wiggle room, free balling. You got plenty of free balling room, and you also have plenty of privacy too. And this is perfect because you want it to feel more open without getting too open. You don't want this to be totally stuck completely out on both sides because it feels too open. And I've seen apartments like that. I used to blow a girl out who had an apartment like that, and her balcony was cool because it was up high, but it just needed some privacy up there a little bit. Like, this is perfect and stuff. Okay, I think you get the fucking point already. Look at this pitiful fucking breakfast Hot Pocket. You pick it up twice and the whole thing falls into two halves, and you just end up with like breakfast bread. Look, if Trump was here, he'd be fucking pissed. Look at that shit. Whew. Had to come out and move the van. This is a good opportunity to move my van over on the side so I can actually get into the back of it. Every night after work, it's been easier to just... Sorry, I'm distracted. I got a fine looking soccer mom neighbor that I didn't notice yet. She is cute. Every night after work, I have enjoyed taking one or two large bulk throwaway items out of the van and placing them ever so gently beside the dumpster at a place so allotted. But I parked over here like a dang case, and I'm full on watching my neighbor throw away your trash right now. I'm sorry, I'm not like creeping. I'm out here, I'm outside just looking around. I'm not like peeking through the wall, you weirdo. Quit making it weird. But she is a cutie. Jeez. Might have to figure out her story quick and in a hurry. Hey, baby. All right, she's gone. Fuck me, I guess. So a lot of times there's someone parked right up behind me and I can't do that. And then the side door is a good option. But a lot of times, like, or should I say last couple nights, there's really not been any way to do anything on the side of the van because my big-ass dresser's been there blocking that whole doorway. I have little stuff, random weird things like a bar that I used as a shower curtain rod that just needs to go in the trashola burger. Some random 2x4s and boards and stuff that I am not keeping and taking up to the 3rd floor in the apartment to make projects with. That ain't gonna fucking happen. So, the thing with the apartment is everything is exactly the way it should be for everything to function normal and work well and all that fun shit. There's really nothing you need be done with it. And it's not like you can do major changes anyways on any kind of level because it's an apartment. It's not a condo or a house, obviously. But anyways, friends, I'm out here doing it. So I thought, time to get this van moved over to the side where there is no parking available directly behind it. And that's just another beautiful day in the life. As soon as I open my door, I notice this really loud engine running. Listen, shh, hear it? Well, that's right beside my building, over yonder. And I'm like, who the fuck? Whose car is about to blow up and why are they letting it idle down here? It's actually a carpet cleaning business, and they have their hoses and their lines. There's like a freshwater line going up to a carpet cleaner machine and then a drain line going down up to the apartment directly below me. Now, that's interesting, folks, because oh, my hand's getting tired, dude. It's hard being me, dude. Interesting because if you recall, first of all, I obviously looked into the apartment as I passed by. It appears to be empty. A resident who lives here would not empty out their apartment to have it cleaned, to move back into it. It's not like their property that they're cleaning or getting ready to sell it or anything. Someone who has... One of my neighbors has a full set of tires up on their balcony. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying didn't expect to see that. It appears as if my neighbors directly below me on floor 2 have moved out. Now, if you recall, why this is interesting is because, if you recall, I said to you a couple weeks ago how the neighbor right below me is blasting music so loud it is literally shaking the entire building. And it's fucking bullshit. I wonder if the loud blasting music took place because they were in fuck this place mode and they were moving out anyways. Could be. It is tough in the streets, my guy. Been there. Been there. Been there. Guess who happens to live right down from what's about to be a brand new Dairy Queen? You think I'm fat now, you ain't seen anything yet, baby. Look at this here. You can't even get over to Walmart anymore these days. They got traffic plugged up on one side because they're working on the train flag. Oh well. It's got to be done, I guess, but I bet these people are pissed. Damn. I hope this Buzz-On's a lot better than the actual beer run itself. There's like literally multiple road closures, street blocks because of construction all around. It is making traffic crazy. And this town's already fucking crazy. I got one for you. Oh, whew, at least you know my road ain't blocked. I shop here at Meijer, and I always park over here on the side. Look, I love it. There's nobody over here fucking around. Love it. All right, your boy takes beer run to a whole different level, okay? We got 2 cases of Mickey's. That is 16-ounce Michelob Ultras and aluminum bottles. Resealable aluminum bottles. A thing of pure beauty. We got 24 of those, okay? 24 of those little to snap back, all right? Went ahead and went with the salted caramel Pinnacle vodka. 60 proof, which makes it 30% alcohol by volume. We got Cruzan, one of my favorite brands, trying the vanilla rum today. That is your big box store percent cap, 21. Okay, same with this, big box store percent cap, 21%. On the toasted coconut rum by Hard Truth, comes out of Brown County, Indiana. I loved Hard Truth cinnamon vodka, so I thought I'd try their coconut rum today. Thought I'd go ahead and give them a little bit of patronage, okay? We got our Bud Ice, which, I don't know, used to be popular as shit, but now they're kind of hard to find. Bud Ice, we got Mega Boys. For you young people who need this explained to you, I'll go ahead and explain it. And it's okay, don't be ashamed, it happens. A can of beer is 12 ounces. A tall boy is 16 ounces. A double boy is 24 ounces. And a mega boy is a 25-ounce can of beer. Also, we're going with the Angry Orchard hard cider. Never tried it yet. Let's see. You know what? I got to go to work still, but I'm going to go ahead and take a giant drink off something on this countertop. You know what? You only live once. Fuck it. Some drinking water. What do we got here? I'm kind of thirsty. Not really in the mood to eat anything, but we do have an egg if we need, and a hunk of cheese and a piece of bologna. That's all you need. Then if you're thirsty, we have wines, a couple different wines. There is apple beers, tons of different fruity beers, some water. That's more like for hangovers, you know what I mean? There's Faygo soda, Rock and Rise, Red Pops, root beers. We got this really pussy 5% Stella Rose wine. We got these halfway kind of okay Jack Daniel Colas. We have the White Claw Party Bar back here. And then look, we have the fucking Mick Ultra. That's Daddy's drawer down here. Rule of the house: you kids can have this part of the fridge, okay? But this is Daddy's man cave down here. So you stay the fuck out of the Mick Ultra drawers, all right? Woo! We got some Mega Boys, and we got some Red Bulls. This is for work. This is for after work. Actually, these are for after work. These are for partying, fruity beers. These are for BJ's. We got corn in the microwave. We got some pasta for dinner today. We are just living our fucking best life. We have a couple extra backup Mick Ultras just in case, or as I like to call them, some Mickeys. Oh boy, Mickeys, huh? We got a little bit of options when it comes to the stuff you might want to mix or pour on ice or take shots of. We got the toasted coconut rum. We got vanilla rum. We got mango rum, which is a key ingredient for making Dougie's. Pinnacle vodka, salted caramel. Cinnamon vodka, one of my favorites at the moment, filling my best life. We got the Tenjaku blended whiskey, 80 proof. Here's another 80 proof whiskey for Japanese whiskeys, that is. That would be the Toki. Gotta love the Toki. Early times Kentucky whiskey over here coming up. And then we have the uncracked Southern Comfort. That's right. This New Orleans whiskey has not been cracked yet. So that will come up one day. Who knows? I might have to crack it soon. I don't know if you've been living under a cock, but right now Trump and Musk are having arguments over social Twitters. What kind of pussy generation is this when two grown men have their argument over social media? I don't like what the big beautiful bill's gonna do to my car business. Well, I don't like the fact that you fuck hotter porn stars than me. Send. You know what I mean? Like, sit down like men and smash it out. You know what I mean? If you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know why it's news anyways. Who gives a fuck? They're gonna do what they do anyhow. But did you see that Musk, the next president, Elon Musk, said about the current president? He said the reason why the Epstein files ain't done released yet is because Trump's got his hand all in them. Allow me to translate that for you, nation. The Epstein files haven't been released yet because Trump is in the Epstein files. Allow me to translate that for you. Are you ready? Here's the translation. I've been covering up for Trump this entire time about the Epstein files. There's your translation. All right, we are making a dish called Hillbilly Delight. You take meatballs, get them nice and hot. Ow, ow, oh. Couple hunks of cheese, just like Chonders. Get on there, you son of a bitch. Put your cheese in there, just like that. One-handed if you need to, because you're recording. No problem. Then, dump a bag of corn in there. Throw some instant pasta in there after you have mixed it up really well for the flavoring, and then drain the excess water. Throw that in there. And top it all off with some fucking BBQ, baby. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Give it to Daddy. Give it to Daddy. Oh.
Medicare benefits on the recorded line. How are you today?
I'm good. I spent about $120 on alcohol like a big fat fucking loser today. How about you?
I'm doing good. And what happens to your $120? I didn't catch what you said.
I wasted the money on alcohol like a big loser, and I feel ashamed.
No worries, man.
No worries.
Maybe you can get more money. You know?
Yeah, maybe I can sell my
happens,
body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You don't need to do that. But sometimes money is it depends. Sometimes you can get money, sometimes you lost money. It's a part of life.
Well, I try not to take advice from dirty fucking scammers, but thanks anyways, bitch.
I did give you a nice advice, though, you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't ask you even to
Eat
sell your
my
body
ass.
because I won't give you even a penny, okay?
Blow me, you loser. Oh shit, he hung up.
Tired of your games? Tired of your bullshit? And I'm tired of not being asleep right now. I'm just tired in general. But I gotta get in here to work. I'm gonna try to find a corner to hide in out of view of my boss so I can just kind of play on my phone and flirt with some of the female coworkers and maybe some of the guys, I don't know. And just like that, my friends, through the power of movie magic, you didn't skip the last 9 hours as usual. You only skipped about the last 5 hours because I was able to escape from work early and start my several week vacation early tonight. I am pumped. I used to get a lot more pumped about a summer vacay from work, of which they would last about a week. This one's about a 6-weeker, and I'm not nearly as excited. That's just because I'm old. I've been working at the company forever. I know how this goes. You enjoy your summer break, you come back, on, off, until the day you decide to get serious with your money, change up your life, grow your passive income, and break free from the 9-to-5 grind once and for all. So, while you are working and choosing to work, over the years, as you do it more and more, you just kind of get used to knowing what's coming. Not to sound negative, but the positive happens, but you also know what's coming after the negative, the back to work, although that could be changed also. You could get really happy about going back to work if you are determined to do something very intelligent with your money, something that sets you up for life. I firmly believe that hard work is a blessing. Hard work for someone else, if you're on the clock, it tends to work out. I still firmly believe and would bet the farm that I am the only person in my entire apartment community, the only resident, that no matter what, for one reason or the other, steps foot out onto their balcony every single day since they've lived here. The only exception would be is if I were out of town, but I've never been out of town since I got my keys here. Not yet anyways. But that is fixing to change because, as I said, my vacation from work has officially started. Finally, it's here. Well, friends, the night is young. However, I am not. I am old and tuckered out. Arriving early from work or not arriving early from work, I'm still ready to wrap up this day. Get some much needed R&R with no alarm clock, no need for getting up early whatsoever for the next several days. Can't wait to experience that. I'm going to work on this video and get it ready to send out to you. And then I'm probably turning in. Might watch a little TV. Might have a little beer. Or maybe some late dinner, a little bit. I try not to eat anything or drink too much or whatever. Try not to put too much in my stomach, period, before bed. Because I'm one of those people who gets all acidity through the night. And yeah, trust me, it makes for a long night when you have to wake up and choke on stomach fluid, acid reflux. Been there, done that, trying to learn to stop doing that. Easier said than done though, because sometimes your boy likes to eat and or drink late into the night, not just beer or something, but like anything. But yeah, thank you sincerely, sweetly, and neatly for spending your precious non-renewable time with me today. We didn't do much, and that's a good thing because it's all gearing up toward hopefully a video that doesn't eat ass like this one. You know what I mean? If you want to help me out, share my content all around the world. A growing audience helps me more than you realize. If you want to contact me directly, you can do so by emailing dougalonation@gmail.com. You can also jump on my website, dougalonation.com. thank you for going on an expensive beer run with me today, going back and forth with me to work. Tomorrow, we will probably do something just as uneventful, but the day after, there is a high probability that me and you are going to get our travel bug on. Okay? You all right with that? Friends, family, strangers, I'm going to pack up this campsite, piss on this fire, and head back to the wee old little apartment. And don't worry, though. I don't want you to worry because, I'll be back with you again no matter what. Lord willing and the creek don't rise, like always. 7 days a week, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So please don't worry because I'll be back with you before you know it. But until then, don't be a douche.